Well, hello. It's coffee hour, and I just thought I would do a quick recording. We've got a couple really exciting events coming up, and the big one is the matchmaking program. So that is coming up on Wednesday at 7 p.m. And as you can see, we've got Judy and Serena doing a presentation on how the matchmaking training program works, how the program works, so how you can sign up, where to find the link, and so on. So we're really excited about that. I think it's the missing link that has been missing ever since I started this program about 8 years ago. So we can finally we finally have a program, a community where people can join and be part of this community to help educate themselves, to tune into webinars. Oftentimes, we have financial people, mortgage brokers, and whatnot. And the goal is to have lawyers on and whatnot to teach us a little bit about the joint venture agreement that I provide to everyone, and yeah, just so that all questions are answered. And I'd just like to say there's no dumb question. Okay. Whatever it happens to be. What is this program? You know, how do I protect myself? How do I, make it legal? And so on. There's thousands of questions you could ask. And like I say, I've been doing this for 8 years. So I've discovered the answers to a lot of those questions. And for those of you that don't know me, of course, my wife and Judy and I, a little over 5 years ago, we sold the upper two floors of our home to a nice young couple with a 2 year old and who is now 7 years old. And we have just recently renewed that agreement for another 3 years. Of course, um, their son is plugging into the local school system, and they're settled, and they just want to kind of keep doing what they're doing here. My wife and I, we'd be interested in doing something different, getting maybe a bit of a larger property, something with that we could have a garden in and that type of thing. The place we're living in right now is not suitable for a garden, so um, but yeah, it's working. So um, I'll just keep following. Yeah, okay. Um, so essentially, where you want to go and look is this calendar of events. So what you can see here is February's calendar. Today we're on the 17th. Tomorrow's the matchmaking. So you can just simply click on that and it tells you a little bit about the matchmaking program. And um, if you put add to calendar here, it'll come up with the different calendars. So I use Google. So whatever you use, you can click on that and it takes you to your calendar, and then it sends you an email um, ahead of the event, so with the link. So it's pretty convenient. Um, we had a very successful meet and greet last Saturday, and met. Well, there was, I guess, four. We had four clients there, four people that were able to, ask questions and meet each other. And then we went on the shareable homes tour, which was basically at Temperate Place. Friends of mine, Mike Hartshorn, South Island Home Team, had a grand opening at Temperate Place, and their show suites open. And it's essentially they have suites, legal suites upstairs. So there's an outside entry. You go upstairs. Um, Both of the suites, one was in the low, well, say mid 600 square feet. The other was 690, so just about 700 square feet. So one bedrooms. So I will be keeping an eye open for homes that are shareable. And my plan is to go out certainly every second Saturday and make it an event. So we'll meet at the Quality Foods at 11:30 every second Saturday. And as you can see, I'll turn to March here. So it'll be March 14th and 28th. And of course, we got one more coming up in February on the 28th as well. So you're welcome to come out. The meet and greet, we have a link to that event as well. So if you can't make it to Quality Foods, just click on the link and join us live online. And be happy to answer any questions that you might have as well and join in on the conversation. So yeah, so that's that. What else do I want to share with you? Members, we are at 68 members now, so that's exciting. On track for 500 for this year. That's my goal, and I'm sure you can imagine once we get this matchmaking program up and running, that having 500 people in the group, that is really a lot of people to be able to choose from as a partner. So you'll be able to interview a lot of people and choose someone based on things that you have in common, perhaps. So I think that's all for today. Um, just a couple quick things to note. Um, if you are interested in getting on a auto drip system, let me just check and see if we're following along with my screen. No, we are not for some reason. Hang on a sec. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. But anyhow, if you want to have a special um, program set up for yourself to so that you can get real estate info on a regular basis, like homes with suites in Langford, for instance, or units in Fairfield, just let me know. Just send me an email and I'll set you up. Essentially, let me just see here if I can do the full screenshot. Um, Share screen, matrix. Okay. Essentially, this is the I call it the mothership. It's called Matrix, and it's where the listings are entered in by all the realtors in Victoria. So this is where all the data is entered in, and then it filters out to other programs like Realtor.ca, for instance. Um, so as you'll see, this is the month to date market statistics. So we've got unconditional sales so far, and this is as of February 16th. 249 sales. So last month there was 339 sales. So very, very, very low for the whole month of January. I'm sure it set a record. I don't know that for sure, but normally we are around. This one says February last year we sold about 528 homes in the Greater Victoria area. So to have 339 sales. To put that in perspective, there's over 1,600 realtors in Victoria, so you can imagine that a few realtors went without a sale last month. So anyhow, if you want to keep tabs on what's going on in the market, we have about 2,700 active listings right now. This time a year ago, we had 2,600, so up a little bit. So that's a good thing for anyone who's interested in buying because that means you've got a lot of choice. And whenever there's a lack of sales, it's also a good time to be able to um, negotiate on the price a little bit and bring it down. So, especially on homes that have been sitting on the market for a little while, of course, the expectation is that person has it on the market because they want to sell it. So, if it sits there and sits there, and they reduce the price and it doesn't sell, they're often anxious and will look at um, offers that are a bit lower. So keep that in mind. Yeah. So with that, I think I will wrap things up for this week. Hope to see you on Wednesday and at 7 p.m. Just check the school calendar or send me a message. And yeah, looking forward to it. Really excited. So take care.